Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to add IndiaMART Enquiries to Zoho CRM automatically. So here my objective is that whenever I receive a new inquiry in my IndiaMART account, automatically a lead should be created in my Zoho CRM account. For that, we need to create an automation between IndiaMART and Zoho CRM with the help of Pabbly Connect. Pabbly Connect runs on two principles, that is trigger and action. In this process, my trigger application is going to be IndiaMART and my action application is going to be Zoho CRM. If you want to learn how to do this automation, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to add IndiaMART inquiries to Zoho CRM automatically. So here my objective is that whenever a new inquiry is made with the help of IndiaMART, automatically that inquiry should be added as a lead in my Zoho CRM account. For that, we need to create an automation between IndiaMART and Zoho CRM with the help of Pabbly Connect. So on the screen, you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign into my Pabbly Connect account. After that, you can see the all Pabbly apps window in front of you, in which you can see the 5 applications of Pabbly, from which we're going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on Access Now. Then you can see Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process, we need to create a workflow. For that, we need to click on this top right corner button that is right over here that says Create Workflow. Then a new dialog box is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for a workflow name. So I'm going to give a name to my workflow as IndiaMART Automation. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow. After that, it is asking for us to select a folder. On the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, to click on this arrow right over here, and then for the folder, I'm going to select it as IndiaMART Automations. After giving a name to our workflow and selecting the folder, I'm going to click on Create in order to create a workflow. As you can see, a workflow is created in the name of IndiaMART Automations, and there are 2 windows in front of you. One says Trigger, another says Action. Trigger and Action are the 2 most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these 2 steps. Over here, Trigger says when this happens and Action says do this. That means our action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. Firstly, we're going to set up our trigger step. For that, we have to click on this arrow right over here. It is asking for us to choose our trigger application. As I want that whenever a new inquiry is generated with the help of IndiaMART, automatically it should be added as a lead in a Zoho CRM. For that, our trigger application is going to be IndiaMART. So for the trigger application, I'm going to select it as IndiaMART. So I'm going to select my trigger application as IndiaMART. And our trigger event is going to be new leads. After that, I'm going to click on Connect in order to connect IndiaMART with Pabbly Connect. Then a new window is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for a connection. I'm going to click on Add New Connection. Then it is asking for a CRM key. So from where are we going to find the CRM key? For that, I'm going to open my IndiaMART account. As you can see that this is my IndiaMART account. To have the access of the CRM key, we have to click on Settings. Then over here, you have to click on Account Settings right over here. Over here, you can see it says CRM API. We're going to click on the CRM API. Then as I've already generated a CRM key, I have to copy the key from here. But if you have not generated a CRM key, you have to click on Generate Key right over here. So as I've already generated a key, I'm going to copy this key from here. And after that, I'm going to paste the key right over here. After pasting the CRM key, I'm going to click on Save. As you can see that we successfully connected IndiaMART with Pabbly Connect. To have the response of the lead that is generated with the help of IndiaMART, we are going to click on Save and Send Test Request. As you can see that a response is received, and over here if I'm going to see the response, it has all the details such as subject right over here, for the unique query ID right over here, for the sender state Madhya Pradesh right over here, and it has all the details like demo user as the name of the sender right over here, for the phone number, mobile number, for the email as demo@pabblytudes.com, for the city as Bhopal, address as Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh, and it has all the details like the product name right over here, for the message as the inquiry message that is right over here. So this means that we successfully created a connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect. After setting up our trigger step, we need to set up our action step. Over here, we're going to click on this arrow right over here. It is asking for us to choose our action application, as we want that whenever a new inquiry is generated with the help of IndiaMART, automatically a lead should be added of that inquiry in my Zoho CRM account. So for the action application right over here, I'm going to select it as Zoho CRM. So I'm going to select my action application as Zoho CRM. After that, for the action event, we're going to select it as insert or update record. After that, I'm going to click on connect in order to connect Zoho CRM with Pabbly Connect. Then a new window is going to appear in front of you, on which I'm going to click on add new connection. But if you have an existing connection, you can choose this option. After that, to connect Zoho CRM with Pabbly Connect, I'm going to click on connect with Zoho CRM. Over here, it is asking for the domain. So in my Zoho CRM, as you can see right over here, the domain is zoho.in, as you can see right over here. So I'm going to copy this domain from here and I'm going to paste the domain right over here. After that, I'm going to click on save. As you can see, a new window is going to appear in front of you, on which I'm going to click on accept, as this is a safe process and my data is completely safe with Pabbly Connect. As you can see that we successfully authorized Zoho CRM with Pabbly Connect. After connecting Zoho CRM with Pabbly Connect, it is asking for the module name. So for the module name, it will be leads, because we want that whenever a new inquiry is generated with the help of IndiaMART, automatically it should be added as a lead in my Zoho CRM. So for the module name, we have selected as leads. For the layout, we are going to select it as standard. Then it is asking for multiple details like pipeline name, duplicate check fields, record image and all the other details. We are going to skip parts for these steps as I don't require them. But if you require these fields, then you can mention the data right over here. I'm going to fill in the data for the first name. For the first name, what we are going to do is we are going to map the data. Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So we're going to insert the data from a previous step. For that, you have to click on this field right over here. As you can see, this was the previous step of this automation process. I'm going to click on this arrow right over here. As you want the data for the first name, so I'm going to search the data for the name right over here. As you can see, it has the name as sender's name, which is demo user. But what we want over here is the first name and the last name. So what we're going to do is we are going to add another action step in this automation process. And now our action application over here is going to be text formatter. So I'm going to select my action application as text formatter. Text formatter is an amazing feature by Pabbly, and for the action event, we're going to select it as split text. Because what we want is that as we have received the name in our previous response as the full name of the user, that is demo user, we want the first name as well as the last name of the sender's name. For that, we are using this amazing feature by Pabbly, that is text formatter. And for the action event, we have selected as split text. After that, we are going to click on connect right over here. As you can see that it is asking for the text to split. Which text do we want to split? For that, we're going to map the data of the name that we have received in our previous response. So I'm going to map the data for the name right over here. That is this, because I want to split the name of the sender into first name and last name. That's why we selected the split to text as the sender's name. As I map the data has now become dynamic. That means every time a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the data right over here is going to be updated. After that, it is asking for the separator, and over here for the example, it says for a space as a separator, use curly brackets space curly brackets. So as I want to separate from the space that is right over here, so over here we are going to write it as two curly brackets space, and we are going to end it by curly brackets again. So this is a separator right over here, and for the segment index, I'm going to select it as all. After that, I'm going to click on save and send test request. As you can see right over here in the result, we have received it as demo as well as user. So this means that we successfully separated the text with the help of text formatter by Pabbly. So if I'm going to open the Zoho CRM step again, we're going to map the data for the first name right over here. For that, we have to click right over here, and with the help of the response that we have received in our text formatter by Pabbly, we are going to map the data for the first name. Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So we're going to insert the data from our previous step. So I'm going to insert the data for the first name right over here. Then it is asking for the last name. We're going to map the data again. Click right over here. As it received the data for the last name in the text formatter step, I'm going to map the data for the last name from here. After that, it is asking for the designation. I'm going to skip this field as it is not required. Then it is asking for the email, so I'm going to map the data for the email again. Click right over here. Click on this arrow right over here. I'm going to search for the email right over here. Then it is asking for the phone, fax. I'm going to skip these parts right over here. Next, it is asking for the mobile number. So I'm going to map the data for the mobile number from the previous step right over here. So I'm going to map the data of the mobile number right over here. After that, it is asking for the website, lead source, and all the other details. I'm going to skip all this part because I don't require these steps. And lastly, it is asking for the description. Over here, I'm going to mention the inquiry that is made with the help of IndiaMART. For that, what we're going to do is we're going to map the data again. Click right over here. As you want to map the data for the inquiry, I'm going to click on this step right over here. As you want the data for the inquiry, I'm going to map the data of the message that we have received with this lead right over here. After filling all the details, I'm going to click on save and send test request. As you can see right over here, response is received, and this is a positive response right over here. So what we are going to do is we are going to open a Zoho CRM account, and I'm going to check whether a new lead is added in my Zoho CRM with all the details that we have mapped or not. For that, I'm going to open my Zoho CRM account. And yes, as you can see right over here, a new lead is added in my Zoho CRM, and it has all the details of the inquiry that was made by IndiaMART account, as you can see right over here. So this means that we successfully created an automation between IndiaMART and Zoho CRM with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done, my objective was that whenever a new inquiry is generated with the help of IndiaMART, automatically it should be created as a lead in my Zoho CRM account. For that, we have created an automation between IndiaMART and Zoho CRM with the help of Pabbly Connect, and these were my trigger and action steps of this automation process. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. Hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video. Not just with these applications, you can create automation with the help of Pabbly Connect between multiple applications. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask your queries on forum.pabbly.com. If you have any queries regarding the pricing of Pabbly Connect, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions and doubts, and please share this video, and thank you for watching.